Hi, Chris Cantelmo here with another Daily Vibration. I'm in my bedroom today. You can see the background. It's a nice little backdrop for you guys. So, now there are certainly some of you who still doubt my sincerity when I discuss all of the amazing benefits of DMT. Not least of which is the fact that you can see alien entities. And, you might ask yourself, well, why would I have to take some chemical to see alien entities? And, well, the answer is, well, you just do. And so then the question becomes, what enabling feature does DMT provide? And I've repeated this ad nauseum, but I'll repeat it again. And I don't know why this should be so hard for people to understand that certain chemicals enhance the ability of your brain. Is that so hard to understand? Really? Really? Are you that fucking stupid? Certain chemicals make your brain work better. Take glucose, for example. If you don't have glucose in your brain dies. Of course, chemicals affect your ability of your brain to process information. Now, what DMT does, when you add DMT to your brain becomes much more efficient. It can see the world in much higher resolution than when DMT is not in your brain. How do we know this is true? Because everybody who does DMT says the same thing. Everyone who does ayahuasca says the same thing. They see things when they've had ayahuasca that they can't see when they haven't had ayahuasca. Now, duh! What does that mean? It means that your brain is able to interpret and process more information. You can see things that you couldn't see before, and they're not illusions. It's not imaginary. They are things out there in the real world. A very simple test that you can do to see if what you're seeing is in your head or if it's really out in the real world. For example, when seeing an alien, and what do I mean by alien? It's something that looks completely different than anything you've ever seen in real life. The way aliens look, they look like, the only way I can describe this, they look like feline insects, cats that are also insects. Picture like a very sophisticated cat that's a praying mantis. And it gets your attention. And it talks to you by shining light in your eyes. Because they figured out how our brains work. So they shine light in your eyes and they create certain patterns of light, and then it creates thoughts in your head. They're way more sophisticated than we are. Well, let me ask you, can you shine a light in someone's eyes and create thoughts in their head? You go and shine a light in somebody's eyes, the only thought they're going to have is to punch you in the face. Get the light out of my eyes. Well, guess what? Aliens have figured out how to put ideas in our heads by shining light in our eyes. Now, when you do DMT, you're going to start to see this stuff. And then you're going to say, wow, Chris was right. I'm so tired of explaining the same thing over and over. You people just don't get it. So now go on YouTube. Read everything you can possibly read about DMT and ayahuasca. Reinterpret all the information, because a lot of those people thought it was like some illusion. It's some drug that makes them see things. No. DMT, dimethyltryptamine, N,M-dimethyltryptamine, is the endogenous neurotransmitter in our heads when we're kids. That's why when we're kids, we can see little elves and little ghosts that adults can't see, because they're really there. And I'm the first person to have understood this, that the visions you have with DMT are real visions. They're really there. So I don't know if I just mentioned this. When you see something out in the real world and you put your hand between that vision and you, the alien, you can put your hand in between it. It blocks your view of them because they're behind your hand. They have a physical presence in the outside world, not in your head. It's not imaginary. Okay, people, get it through your head. What I'm saying is true. The sooner you figure it out, the sooner I get closer to this woman's breasts. Where is she? right there. Love you.